What is going on? It's me, Fam, with the gang, and we're back at it again with another
Banger!
Yes, sir. Today we got Filipinos who made Pinoys part number 4. Let's
go!
Nigga said what?
More and more foreigners are moving to the Philippines, not because of the affordable cost of living, the beautiful culture, or the scenery.
Men that are so fed up with Western women.
Hold on, wait, pause.
So woke.
Oh, yeah, you're gonna be our guy when I pause. Okay, I just want to make sure. But also, no, I have something to say actually, like about the video. But like, is that
Brett Cooper.
Who the hell? It's not. Is Ben Shapiro's sister?
No, they're not related. She look like Ben Shapiro. Brett Cooper. She used to be on the Ben Shapiro show. And now she's like on the Brett Cooper show. She got her own thing going on.
Wow. She look good. She looked like him.
I know, yeah, that she does look like Ben Shapiro.
I thought they were related.
Shout out Brett Cooper though. She makes really valid points.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't say she look bad.
So terrible, and Western women don't want to be wives, that they are now going to other countries to find
Pass bros?
Which countries?
like
Passport
Southeast
bros?
Asia,
Yeah, passport bros. We know
the
them.
Philippines, the Dominican Republic,
So it's like the opposite of the mail order bride.
And so a lot of these men get remote jobs.
I want to go to DR.
And so they go there and they live in these countries, and then they meet these women. And then women in
Bro, that's not a
Westworld,
standard. Let's
specifically
not
the
go off
United
of
States, are so pissed off about it, and they're like, "You're going to all these countries where these women don't even know how to speak English. They can't even read.
What
They're
was
so
the shit you said,
uneducated."
D, about-
And then the
Oh,
men like, film
pause.
themselves with these
Hold
women,
on,
and, like,
chat.
show themselves on dates.
Hold on, chat. Hey, you heard what they were talking about? Who they?
Yeah, the.
You're not slick, editor.
Come on, editor.
Come on,
I
bro,
know
like,
what you're doing.
Like, come on, it's like
You
you're
could
trying to
have
make it
picked anything
ironic.
else.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
Why can't we be friends? Yeah.
So elegant, and they're so well spoken, and they're so traditional.
That
They're like,
nigga,
"Look
all these niggas are
at
in the
these
military.
Women. Like,
I already
they're so
know.
Respectful
That
and
part.
kind, and
Yeah,
they're
oh, yeah, look at that nigga hat.
their
That
Fresh
part.
and Fit
Miss
podcast,
Salita,
whatever
sure.
podcast,
Don't go manda.
losing their mind over this.
When you pay attention to the passport bros, like they're getting women from like the DR, Colombia, the Philippines, Thailand, like women that can speak very little English, women that don't have education, women that need them, women that need them.
Women are raised to be wives. They learn everything from birth.
We're not gonna act like that doesn't apply over here. It's not showing as much
And also
media.
raised to be man of the house. I'm just saying.
Thank you, that
You
part.
got the same amount of pressure to respect.
So we don't.
It gotta be on both sides. Man.
I
live in your country and I speak 2 languages, Tagalog and English. You live here. How many do you speak? 1? You're stupid.
Oh, let's be nice. Let's be nice. We don't have to go there. I mean,
A.
you're not wrong, but you didn't have to
say
that.
I love that.
Do you think it is a prerequisite to speak the English language in being Miss Universe?
No, of course not. You know, a Miss Universe.
Nigga could. She
it's
kind
just
of do
someone
because
who
the way the
communicates her
nose and like
thoughts
the, you know
effectively
what I'm
and
saying,
is able to connect
the
to
bottom
people.
lip. I mean
And just
top
like in
lip.
music, you don't need to understand the lyrics, but you can feel a feeling from what they're communicating. So why should it be any different with language?
See,
baby.
You know, I'm excited to learn about the Philippines after these clips. You know what I mean? So.
Correct me if I'm wrong. All these modeling that I'm seeing right now, it's reminiscent of the Western look. It's favoring the Western look.
you know what?
True. It is.
Is that Bud Light?
But I said no.
Hey, yung athlete.
Didn't work out then.
Nigga, off-brand ass shit.
What about the model? Nope. Long story.
They look very Western here. Like the
This
typical
is
Western.
Kelsey.
Oh no, they gonna look Western, bro.
She was born and raised in Angeles City, Pampanga, to a Filipina
Pampanga.
mother and an American soldier. A pretty good example
She's
of
a
a
Asian.
passport bro.
Nice.
As a teenager, Kelsey
Or
always
just
wanted to be
military
a model.
overseas life.
She was so passionate about it that while studying in high school, she was already auditioning for various modeling gigs. Judging by this early footage, it clearly showed that her potential was off the charts. Despite her future being so bright though, Kelsey never forgot about her education because as early as 21 years old, she would graduate from Ateneo de Manila University with a degree in communications. After finishing her studies, she went headfirst into modeling. She focused on improving her craft and
Wait, she
strived
moved
to
to
be the best
California?
version of herself through rigorous amounts of training. And I think it paid off. She started appearing in different magazine covers, makeup, and clothing brands, and sometimes even worked with other famous celebrities like Liza Soberano and Bea Alonso, to name a few.
I don't know.
And of course, even more commercials.
Whatsoever.
Hey girls! Working outside is so hot and sticky. And that means frizzy hair.
Filipina models would have already been contented to achieve this kind of success.
Hey, bro,
but in
eating them
Kelsey's
bitches
case,
up.
well, let's just say she
them
wasn't
big-ass
just
heels you
ordinary
got on,
Filipina.
man.
Because right
Hey,
after graduating, she would make a
Like a
vow to
natural too.
herself. And she did it in public. It must have taken her a lot of guts to do it. She was literally a dreamer. The Victoria's Secret fashion show was no joke. It was home to the most respected models in the entire world, so making it there is like reaching the promised land for any aspiring model. So in order to maximize her chances, she moved to New York and kept grinding. After just a little less than a year, she got the chance to audition for a spot in the 2018 Victoria's Secret fashion show.
Here we go.
Gotta be wet.
Right. Beautiful. Let's try a smile over.
Did she make it?
You got the shot.
Money, 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 money.
She got that model-esque
Here
build.
goes the money. She got the shot like she's a cover.
Yeah, Victoria, she like runway show.
It's rigorous, dog. Like she gotta stay in shape. She
It
gotta
turned
look
out that
cute.
she wasn't just a
She
dreamer,
gotta know how to walk.
but a woman of
turn,
action.
make that one
Her tweet
face that
back
they make.
then, she totally backed it up.
But I can appreciate that
Boy,
build
was
too,
it
though.
satisfying
Papa,
for her
bro,
to
I
announce
see
it.
Madre.
It
Do
was
you
a proud
appreciate that
moment
build?
for her Pinoy fans for sure. Except, it wasn't for some of them. Some fans criticized her looks because they thought it didn't represent the real beauty of a Filipina. These
Oh, it looks
comments
more
were obviously
European.
heartbreaking
Yeah,
for Kelsey, and she
I
couldn't
said that.
help
Niggas
but
already
respond
called
to
it, I ain't
them.
gonna lie.
In her words, I was born and raised in Pampanga, Philippines. I finished my studies in Manila before going to the US last year. As far as I'm concerned, my blood is more Pinoy
It's
than
a
the
beauty
pure-blooded
standard
ones
thing.
out
That's
there who
a-
have never
that's
been
a
in
whole
the
can of
Philippines.
worms.
I love my country and I'm proud of where I came from.
You're modeling yourself for what they
Man,
look
I gotta
for.
say,
Yeah.
she handled her response
Especially
so
with their- that's what
intelligently.
that
Like their standard.
If you don't
So
like
going
it,
back
it is
to
what
the
it is,
show,
man.
it
I-
There are
underwent a
people
lot of
voting who
preparation.
wins, so.
And when it was finally showtime, Kelsey Merritt did not disappoint.
It'd be kind of telling in its own right. Though.
Oh, this is some bright shit.
Like everybody from every country.
This looks different though.
What the outfits they got on?
No, like it's not serious. You know how like LVMH they be on some.
Yeah, super rigorous walking down. Yeah, this one's a little more lighthearted. But
Do you
still
realize how
slaying
crazy
at
this
it.
is? Kelsey literally walked among world-famous models such as Kendall, Gigi, Adriana, Candice, Bahari, and more. She herself couldn't even believe it happened.
And she representing the whole country, man.
Girls will laugh like this together and hate each other.
Man,
In private.
what?
She just made history by becoming the first
Got
ever
all the
Filipina
tea, all the
to have
drama.
walked the Victoria's Secret fashion show. And she wasn't even done yet because after just a year, she also became the first
Who that in the back?
woman
Hold
to
on.
be photographed for
Everybody
Sports
here cool,
Illustrated's
man. Yeah,
annual
no.
swimsuit issue.
That's what we need.
A feat that further cemented her rising
That's a great
status.
shot
The
right there,
dual
Dad. I'm
achievements
telling
from
you, bro,
Victoria's
that-
Secret and Sports Illustrated is rarely accomplished by any model. Despite all the accolades, Kelsey continued to stay true to her roots. She stayed humble. And it's quite easy to observe the way she interacts
that's
with
the dude
other
from my
people
neck.
because she still speaks Tagalog and sometimes even her local language, Kapampangan.
Singkataras. Kasi ba dati may isang stereotype ng look ng model. So ngayon gusto nila iba-ibang look.
Flexible,
Diverse.
diverse. Galing ka mag-Tagalog, no?
Kala nyo kasi yung marunong nagka...
Tsaka nagkakapampangan yan. Kunyari, ayain mo si Adriana Lima na kumain ng sisig in Kapampangan. Kausapin mo si Adriana Lima.
Oh, Adriana Mangantana.
Sisig.
Sisig.
Ang taray.
So no matter what happens, I will always be proud of Kelsey Merritt despite of her being a target of some Pinoy bashers. Now if you think Kelsey's bashers were rude, they're nothing compared to Bill Porches. Because not only some of
We know who this is. If you've been on TikTok, you see, bro. You've seen her.
Negative videos about her.
I don't even question who gets famous on TikTok.
It's just her making faces.
Yeah, this.
Oh,
I ain't gonna lie, that's
I think.
What's she known for?
doing that dumb
Hold on,
shit.
pause.
I don't understand why this is big.
Bella Backyard over here contorting her features to be all.
Yeah, just bring it back a little bit, Sam. Just a little bit. No, I was just gonna let y'all finish what y'all were saying because it was going.
How'd she get famous?
You see the little montage right there, her making faces. So she like making faces to songs, like she literally got.
And it didn't caught on like crazy though. And
Is this pre-COVID or was that?
it might have been right up on COVID. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's like the 3 most liked videos on TikTok.
her doing that shit.
I wasn't part of that era. I just seen her face, but like afterwards, like the aftermath of all this.
YouTube shorts, TikTok.
Yeah.
Fucking up
Probably
the
got
game.
like 100-something million views, probably more, right?
More than that for sure.
Probably 500. Okay.
But I still don't get the pull though. But yeah, hey, y'all let me know.
I mean, she got a cute face, all that. Like that's all you need, pretty much.
I mean,
The cute face is helping, and I'm starting to believe like sometimes like people say the algorithm, but I think the people like TikTok was like, okay, this is the content that represents us, so like they pushed it, like straight up just pushed it for whatever agenda or non-agenda there was, like they just pushed it.
That could be
Whatever,
maybe
a little bit of both, a little bit of everything can be
Like
true.
because the algorithm could only do so much.
Resume.
Please, thank you, sir.
Faces. Oh, look, she did the I think.
God damn it! I'm sick
This
of
nigga was
seeing her
funny, though.
face.
Like,
I don't understand why this is big.
Bella Backyard over here contorting her features to be all cutesy-like gives me the rage to take down the Chinese government from the inside.
Right.
So much hate because her videos are like low effort or whatever. People's like, oh, you're so talentless, you don't deserve all this fame.
But is that all there is to it?
I don't know.
Is Bella just some random Filipino girl without
But
any
she made the
talent
best
but
out of all
lucky
this
enough
shit,
to have TikToks?
I mean, maybe
algorithm
for
on
just
her
the
side?
TikToks, maybe.
To answer those questions, I did some research and found out that there's more than meets the eye. Bella's real name is Denari Bautista Taylor.
Bautista.
She was born and raised in Pangasinan, Philippines. She didn't know her Filipino parents because after her birth, her grandmother took care of her until the age of 3 and was then adopted by an American veteran and a Filipino stepmom. At age 7, when she became capable of doing chores, her abusive stepdad would make her clean their farm as early as 3 in the morning, while her older stepsisters got to do whatever they wanted. It's like a Cinderella story, to be honest. Her stepdad would abuse her physically and verbally.
My nickname was like stupid growing up. I have to clean up real good because if I don't, then my stepdad would get mad at me and be like, "Oh, you're not eating breakfast if you don't get this done." I went to school one time with a swollen hand on my right hand, and it was like bleeding, and I tried to like stop.
Why is it always that shit when like they like get like adopted kids, like you just use them as child labor? I never understood that. That's like a common, a dark trend I see.
Bella no longer
they always follow
experienced
that
physical
storyline
abuse,
too.
but the
It's
emotional
crazy.
maltreatment still persisted. At age 17, Bella had enough, so she decided to join the U.S. Navy to get
shout out
away.
to her.
After boot camp, she was given the role of an aviation ordnance man. She was basically responsible for the maintenance of guns, bombs, torpedoes, rockets, and missiles. Man, the job sounds very dangerous, but you can't deny that it sounds
I know she has some
badass
fun
too.
stories in
After
there.
4 years in service, she decided to call it quits, and now we're all caught up. Bella Poarch became famous for lip-syncing to the song M to the B, which produced the most liked TikTok ever. People liked it at first, but as she continued uploading similar videos, some critics started noticing her little to non-existing effort in said videos. They couldn't wrap their heads around how she was getting all the success in just a short period of time. In
You
her
never know
first
what builds
12
up,
months,
man.
She casually racked up 60 million followers.
Wow, bro,
That's
that
basically
shit
5
crazy.
million followers per month, or
Damn.
165,000 followers per
It don't
day.
seem
It's
real.
so insane that her number of followers today is even more than
That
the
shit probably went up
population
by now,
of
too,
Canada
though.
and Australia combined. Despite all the criticism,
They got
she
it, bro.
stayed silent. But not until May 14, 2021, when she decided to silence them.
Welcome to Matchmade, home of the perfect woman. Come on in and design the girl of your dreams.
This ain't build a bitch.
She made a song.
Get to pick and choose.
This shit felt like we reacted to it. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro.
It's on Fortnite.
It's on Fortnite. Okay.
That shit hard. The dance.
Damn, I don't remember 2021 at all.
Oh, Baccarat.
Bella's debut as an artist became the biggest music debut ever in YouTube history.
Damn.
She then started
Really?
sharing her story through podcasts and made sure that she also showcased her talent.
This ain't build a bitch. You don't get to pick and choose. Stiffer ass and bigger boobs. If my eyes are brown or blue, see the line where the sky meets the sea. It calls me. No one knows how far it goes. Seems like everybody's got.
I'm not surprised she can sing. I mean, that is what comes with the game if you're Filipino. You do
Self
understand
comes
that?
She can
first,
sing,
the
though.
truth
You
comes
can hear that voice.
Not me
Stop
hearing it.
for a minute and smile. Nobody
still trying to find my
said it
hidden
was
talent,
easy. No one ever
Your hidden
said
talent is hiding your
it
talent.
would be this hard.
I'm a false
Oh,
ranker.
take me back to the start.
At this point, I'm not even surprised anymore because you know how it is with Filipinos. We love karaoke.
What you just said.
Bella eats it for breakfast. this day, Bella Poarch is still active in TikTok on her music career.
Is
She
she?
released more bangers such as Inferno, Living Hell, Dolls, and recently Crush. What I like about Bella is she's a loud and proud Filipina. She speaks 3 different Filipino languages and she doesn't even hide it in her live streams and interviews.
Pa.
Ba.
O.
All them goddamn roses coming in.
No.
Thank you for the rose, thank you for the rose. I don't see not one.
Oh, siya? Nanganak lang tiyo dagiti ilakla ko dejo gayum ko nga tako.
I don't know how she does that, but her face is still like...
Naimas niya.
Naimas.
Got that innocent
It's
look,
more fun
even
in
though
the
she got like tats, you know what I'm saying?
I just want to say na
Pristine,
mahal na
man.
mahal ko talaga ang Pilipinas. And for me to represent the Philippines is crazy because I'm sorry, I'm like very emotional. You know, Filipinos are very emotional.
You make us proud.
For me, her contribution alone to put the Philippines on the map is more than enough to be proud of.
Damn. She won a streaming award.
While Kelsey and Bella
Fuji did
experienced
too.
haters, Zes Filipina experienced far greater dangers.
Pulling to the inside.
What? F1?
F1.
I don't know the difference, man. Elaborate.
Bustamante is there to stop her.
So this F3?
This time, it's Bianca Bustamante's
Okay,
turn.
we gonna see.
Seriously though, what is up with this Bustamante bloodline? Why do they always end up on these lists? Anyway, Bianca was born and raised in Laguna, Philippines.
Laguna.
Ever since she was a toddler, she was pretty much exposed to the sport of racing because her dad was a kart racer. At the age of 6, she was already competing. She competed against boys most of the time and still won, so she gradually accumulated more than 100 trophies by the time she turned 17.
Okay.
Due to the amount of training and experience at such a very young age, she qualified to compete in the W Series, an international all-female racing championship that is known as a stepping stone to make it in Formula 1. Sadly though, Bianca didn't win, but she performed well enough to earn a spot in the Formula 1 Academy. Despite being only
An
18,
academy
it
for
didn't take her very
F1?
long to bag her
The
first
drama
F1
on that
Academy
shit?
win, which happened in the very
Bro,
challenging
there's
race
levels
gotta
to
be
this
crazy.
shit.
Valencia, Spain.
I don't like you.
Bianca Bustamante. Bianca Bustamante. Bustamante has to take a defensive
It's like making an anime about F1 Academy. That would be
That
hard,
shit
right?
would be hard. That's funny, bro.
Hey, writers, man, y'all get straight to
Her
it.
name looking tough though, Bianca.
to close right in on her.
Is it
Can
really that
Bianca
hard, bro?
Bustamante
Bianca?
hold on?
I've never thought an Asian woman would be named Bianca. Think about it.
Crosses the line first to win her first F1 Academy.
That's hard though. Bro, F1 is clean, bro. Like, look at this shit.
Bro, come on.
Oh, that shit with the jumpsuits and everything. And that's money. Don't play with that F1 money, that's money.
Made her the very first Filipino to win an international race in a league that is directly associated with Formula 1. As she stood at the top of that podium, Bianca couldn't help but lose it when our national anthem started playing.
My dog Lando Norris.
And LeBron, too.
Can't forget about LeBron, bro. He got P1 last year.
Nah, but that shit is crazy though. She like what? Like, how old is she? Like,
She like 17.
17 right now. Like,
Yeah, she's
and
17.
and she like representing the country, bro.
Cooking everybody.
Shout out to this OG knowing like, yes, you're my daughter, but you go
It was
compete
an
with these boys
amazing
and beat
feeling.
them.
My first ever race to win, and the national anthem was from Philippines was played in
Damn,
the
even
Philippines.
younger.
That just got me
More
crying.
impressive.
It hasn't been played for a very long time, so I'm very thankful for it.
Yeah, she like that adrenaline, too. I can see it.
That's impressive.
Sheesh, these moments always get me. 2 months later, she would bag another win in Monza, Italy, while experiencing some very dangerous crashes.
As they make their way to the first braking zone of the year, and there's a huge shunt to the back. It's Chloe Garrett in the ART car, upside down. It's actually now
That looks crazy.
motorsport car, then
Yo, that movie's
Bustamante.
different over here in Spain.
You know how fast they're moving?
Another innocent victim there
Probably
from her
130,
teammate in front as well. Flames out the
130,
back.
120, I want to say.
Scary. Bianca Bustamante
But
out
it's
in
pretty
front.
safe, though.
Disaster once again for Amda.
Yeah, it looks a little bit slower, but still, though, that don't take away from the dangerous shit.
And unfortunately, Bustamante
Come on,
is
get
there
your
to
CC.
No, I'm
stop
not talking
her.
about the speed. I'm talking
It's
about how they build these cars.
Bustamante
Oh.
who's just going to get in front of Carrie Schreiner. Bianca Bustamante almost forced into the grass by pulling. It's respectful racing. Bustamante crosses the line to take her second win In F1 Academy, the Braver team celebrate with smiles all round. And a job well done for Bianca Bustamante.
When I went on top of the podium, I heard them chanting my name, and really that just got me crying again. To hear the anthem played and the Italian fans cheering me on, I just felt right at home.
I've always been so proud of being Filipino, and
Nah, shout out to her though, man. She got a bright future ahead of her, man.
And being the first of her class too, because she's winning.
I'm still
And
so
she sent
proud
up the
of it.
blueprint for all the
This
young
girl's
girls
really
like
out
looking
there
at her,
risking
so
her
that's
life for her
hard.
passion while representing her country. As of the making of this video, the current F1 Academy season is still ongoing, and Bianca Bustamante is currently sitting at rank number 7 out of 15 drivers. Not bad at all for a rookie. And her team, Prema Racing, is the second best team so far, trailing only by 21 points.
It is. That shit is
Still have a
hard.
chance to
like you
win it
walk
all.
in.
And speaking of winning, how about winning the heart of the Hollywood's biggest movie star back then, Steve McQueen? Yep, I'm not even kidding. Meet Neil Adams. Her real name is Ruby Neelam Salvador Arrastia. She was born and raised in Manila in 1932. She's the child of a popular performer, Carmen Salvador, and Jose Pepe Arrastia, who was known as the son of one of the most prominent hacienderos in Lubao, Pampanga. She barely knew her dad because she grew up under her mom's care. She would bring her to live performances, so it was natural for her to want to follow in her mom's footsteps. Before she became a teenager, her mom would start performing in the US, and unfortunately, this was also around the time when World War II broke out. When the Japanese attacked Manila in December 1941, her mom couldn't go back, so she was left under the care of her relatives. As the war continued, the Japanese started occupying the Philippines. Guerrilla groups started emerging. One of them was the Philippines Resistance against the Japanese. They were famously known as Hukbalahap, a group of peasant farmers that were originally formed to fight the Japanese but later rebelled against the government because they didn't like the terms of the alliance between the Philippines and the US. Then, the craziest thing happened. As a teenager, Neil became a spy for the resistance.
That's a cold
She carried
storyline.
messages and intel between guerrilla groups. This went on for months until she got caught and incarcerated by the Japanese for 18 months.
Oh no! 18 months?
Nearby explosion during that time.
With the Japanese?
You know they was. You know they was not playing, bro. I don't even.
Oh, but she got home. She got out. She got out.
US,
She
where
got
she
out.
would finish her studies in the art of performing at the Catherine Dunham School of Dance in New York. In
Shout out to all the
1953,
brothers
she was
out
cast
there.
as a dancer in the musical called Kismet and worked her way up to become the lead dancer of the show. Due to her ambiguous
Kismet.
beauty and exceptional stage presence, she was offered one of the lead roles in the show called The Pajama Game.
Who's that? That's Neil Adams. What does she do? What does she do? Man!
God damn, man.
Hey, what does she not do?
And you know, back then, this is like was revealing. Oh.
You want some scandal? Know what
Like,
I
you
mean?
have to look good to make it a TV.
Niggas excited too. They're like,
Oh! 5, 6, and 7's got the latest in sports.
Class, though, I ain't gonna lie.
I like the comical nature of it.
got a little shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
While rehearsing for the show, she bumped into Steve McQueen.
So?
You should have that brandy after breakfast, not before.
Why?
Listen, I don't mean to overstep myself, but would you like to join me in a pot of
I like
coffee?
how their mics
The rest
sounded back then.
was history.
Remember
Her
something
name
like
then became
deeper in
big
her
in the
voice.
Broadway scene, and
more
she
bass
also
than
appeared in
tone.
over 20 films and TV series between 1952 and 1991.
I feel like I've seen that.
To do
Like on a cassette tape.
something daring.
Neil and Steve had 2 kids, and one of
Oh,
their
so they ended up-
grandchildren is
okay.
Stephen R. McQueen, who is
Okay, then.
popularly known as Jeremy of Vampire Diaries.
Oh, that's her boy.
Bro, like a border feeling?
From just a young Filipino girl who cared for her country to becoming a big Broadway star and celebrity, Neil Adams is definitely proof that Filipinos can excel in many different fields.
Yeah, it was crazy.
You know,
And one of
Hollywood
those
is
fields
deep, man.
is beauty pageants.
She done made it.
You see, the competitive spirit will always be there for Filipinos, but pageants for us, it's not a competition. It's an obsession.
Oh yeah, he fucked up. Oh, that nigga Steve, man. Oh.
See, I'd like to apologize, right?
You gotta stop drinking, bro. That's what that was.
What's your other side? That shit funny, yo.
Nigga, years of you reading a teleprompter, man. They still fuck up.
But y'all put the eyes on that show though.
Nah, it did, but bro, come on.
In this country,
you fucked up that bad.
We're gonna see.
He owned it like a man.
I haven't seen it, so we're gonna see.
We gotta see.
Yeah, this shit was better than the Super Bowl, damn it.
It made people realize
or win the World Cup.
Somebody who comes from
I don't know, maybe not World Cup, but
Philippines can probably
it's getting
stand
there.
a chance of making it with the rest of the world.
Has American ever won that?
I don't even know.
Yeah, countless times.
We bagged our first Miss Universe titles back in 1969 with Gloria Diaz.
The first runner-up is Miss Finland, Miss Philippines.
Glory got little yams on her, man.
She look like Bella Porsche a little bit though. Y'all see that? The foreheads.
Dude, hey, that's a crazy connection.
Damn.
Maybe her in the
And in
alternative
1973 with Margie Moran.
The first runner-up is Miss USA, Miss Philippines, is Miss Universe.
From 1969 to this.
And after that, we went on a 42-year drought.
Damn.
42 years.
Like the Cowboys.
That's half a lifetime.
Oh, I
And
think I
during
seen the
those
comment.
times, we really struggled.
I won't change my legs because I'm contented with my long-legged.
What would you rather be? Beautiful or smart?
Well,
Answer.
quiet, please.
Ooh, she got a little sass.
Philippines went on a 12-year semifinal streak.
Maria Venus Rock, 22, Philippines. Shamsi Sup Sup, 25, Philippines. Janine Togonon, 23, Philippines.
Talk about my wife.
Ariela Aridan, Laguna.
Nah, nigga, you got it.
Mary Jean.
You know, this reminds me of the beauty pageant we went to.
Oh, yeah. Shout out to that beauty pageant.
They don't know that, though. We don't went there, yeah.
Miss Belgium.
Shout out to Miss Belgium, man.
What's the good year? I'm gonna pick 2019. I'll pick 2019.
Nigga,
Before we get there.
she look Colombian. Holy fuck.
Yeah! She got a little melon in her. Yeah.
Nah, that's 2020. She look good. I like 2020. Now you got 2021.
Two of those rounds made it all the way to the crown, but the road to getting there was very far from easy. During my research, I learned that Pia and Catriona also had their own fair share of crushing and devastating defeats.
Here we go.
Binibining Pilipinas 2013 runner-up is none other than Binibini 15, Pia A. Wurzbach.
Damn. And you gotta sit there and smile, too.
Competitive, dog. Trying to win.
The divas.
Miss Universe Philippines 2014.
Oh, this is within the country.
None other than Binibini number 25, Mary Jean Elastimasa.
And the winner of Miss World 2016
Kenya.
is Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico? Okay. Has that been ever won this?
I think so. She has.
You are our Miss
I think of recent times.
No, some D action.
Bro, nah, hell no, bro.
She actually looked mad good, too.
But these Filipinas are just built differently.
Why should you be the next Miss Universe?
To be a Miss Universe is both an honor and a responsibility. If I were to be Miss Universe, I will use my voice to influence the youth, and I would raise awareness to certain causes like HIV awareness that is timely and relevant to my country, which is the Philippines. I want to show the world, the universe rather, that I am confidently beautiful with a heart. Thank you.
Miss Universe 2015
I gotta hear.
is Colombia.
I feel like this is like.
Hey, let Steve cook.
I have to apologize.
Bro, I'm telling you, this is a drunk ass nigga, man. That nigga was drunk.
Oh, he made that shit cinematic.
Miss Universe 2015 is.
I know he really want to say, y'all, I fucked up, y'all. I fucked up.
I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. He's not good in Colombia. He's not good, bro.
Nah, they gonna chop his Mr. Potato.
Wow, Mr. Potato Head, man.
Adriana made sure there was no
That's
why Ghana, hey.
She made it so clear that she was the best candidate that night. Heck, most fans even agree that she's the best Miss Universe ever.
Philippines.
She look good though.
Martial artist who earned her black belt at 12 years old. Now
There's also the walk. Like, she got a mess with
Do the
that.
thought walk.
The walk is low.
Like, it's a walk.
It's a
Like,
bit over the top, but I guess it's just what it calls for.
But it works though. It works for her sake.
I know.
Philippines proudly raise funds to purchase and renovate an old apartment building.
that shit look kind of presidential, ain't it?
Dude, look.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, my little, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Get the walk.
You got that sass too. I like. Practicing on them angles.
Because of their victories,
Small guy,
the
hang
Philippines
time,
became
dog.
one of the biggest beauty pageant dynasties in the entire world, with 4 titles behind USA's 9, Venezuela's 7, and Puerto Rico's 5.
Do research on
An
Venezuela and
achievement
Puerto
we
Rico.
Filipinos should be proud of. Now I know that some people don't like this concept of Pinoy pride because they find it cringe
quote me on
or
that, bro.
corny and all that.
Yeah, I think they probably
Well,
did. They probably
someone
did on social
has something to say about that.
The Philippines is home to very beautiful natural resources, from the beaches, the mountains, but I firmly believe that the best natural resource that the Philippines has is us Filipinos. We are the true heart and soul of the Philippines, with the way we are hospitable, with the warm smiles, and we are the reason why the world keeps coming back for more. No matter where the universe takes me, I will always be proud to call the Philippines my home. And no matter what happens, I will always be proud to call myself Pinoy.
Yeah, hard, man. Shout out to all the Pinos in the, you know what I'm saying, in the world, man.
Filipino propaganda.
We like that. We like
we
that.
like it though.
As hell, man. Shit. Bro. All right, man.
I mean, she like.
Whoa.
No comment from me.
No comment from me either, bro. Ain't nothing else for me to say.
I think we all understand. This was an excellent video. You know, we got a little bit to learn a little bit more about, you know, the Filipinos. You know what I'm saying? So, hey man, I love learning. So it's a W for me.
Hey man, that video was part number 4, but you guys are number 1 in our hearts. We'll catch you on the next video.
Peace.